DJ Baker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
Open your mouth, give you a taste.
Let's talk about the Defenders before we talk about the new documentary coming out by Shyne and what that tells you. This is just my opinion. Everything from here is just me just going by the book, okay? Okay, just going by the book. So let's start up with DJ MV. DJ MV, it's Flippin' and Jay. DJ MV, it's Flippin' and Jay. We're supposed to take this guy's word over anything. Of course he's good. You know, felons love to protect felons. But let's just let him talk for himself, okay? He went on the Cassie Crew. Oh, gosh. The Cassie Crew podcast with Gia Cassie. Oh, God, I would stay away from anything called Cassie right now. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. You're going to go on a show called, you know, the Cassie Crew and talk about Diddy. I'd skip that topic. And by the way, shout out to Cassie. She's getting ready to get herself back into the studio and regain her career, what she wanted to do, her dreams. You go ahead and do that. And you have all of the funds and capital to do so. I'm sure there's more to come along the way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And that's a good thing. Diddy is a freak. I can say the word, right? Nigga. He said the fact that he has 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube just means that he gets stuff popping. There's nothing illegal about that. He continued to go on and say, I don't like how people convict him before hearing all the evidence. I didn't like the fact that they didn't give him a bond. Diddy has 3 kids without a mom. Oh, and whose fault is that now? Hold on one second. I get that you're so concerned, but he also has an extended family, doesn't he? He's got 2 kids that are old enough to take care of those kids, you know, like most parents would do if their parents got shopped away and they had adult children. He's got 2 adult children. These kids are not kids anymore. The 2 daughters, what are they? They just graduated from college, right? They're dating one of the LeBron children. So come on, please, give me a freaking break, bro. Give me a freaking break. But whatever, let's let him continue. He says Diddy has 3 kids without a mom. I feel like he should have gotten a bond to be able to fight from outside. And that's what he went on to. Well, Harvey Weinstein did it. They did it for Bill Cosby. Well, they're not doing it for him, okay? They're not doing it for him. It's not happening, okay? There you go. By the way, I'm just saying. Bill Cosby's back in court again. It's how it works. It's how it works. The other one's just, basically shriveling up in prison, bouncing back and forth between the East Coast and the West Coast, dealing with court cases and lawsuits and things. So, it's not the great job in the world that you think it is. Shout out to Miss Cassie here. She continues to let him spew and go on and on and on. He said if he did do this is where he ends it. He said if they did do the things that they accused him of, he should go to jail for a long time. Flippin' and Jay. By the way, this idea that these are just 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube just doesn't cut it when you've got situations like this. There's a complaint that alleged that Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date rape drug, the GHB, and Ropanol. Is that Rohypnol? Okay. Now there are 2 different things. I know a lot of people like to confuse it, and even in the lawsuit they confuse it, which means there's not a scientist that is doing this. This is a lawyer. Lawyers don't know everything. You know what I mean? And they mess up too. It happens, all right? But it doesn't take away from the actual actions that have happened. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, of course, the prosecution will try to take out of this lawsuit because it may be parsing words on language. If the language is wrong, then that part of the lawsuit may be dismissed and he'll have to refile or whatever the case may be. It just makes sense, doesn't it? I know we're like legal eagles, most of us now, because of what, the kind of criminals that we're seeing, right? More developed criminals that think that they can get away with things and realize now in 2025, oh, everything's on paper. Yeah. Paper, video, digitized, all types of stuff. So it goes on to say the complaint goes on to allege that Combs would use the drug in the beverage served at the party, sneaking doses into drinks and provided them to the victims. He said there are also allegations that Combs dousing victims in lotion and body oils were laced with the GHB so that the drug would be absorbed into the skin and to make it easier to take advantage or exploit or assault him or her. It also says that it says it appears that the reference of the allegations made a different Combs accuser who sued him for sexual assault back in July. While she didn't mention the baby oil in the complaint earlier in the month, her lawyer claimed that the interview with News Nations that Combs had squirted some of the lubricant on her body onto the client, leading to the body becoming more limp. So no one put it together until later on. They're putting it together that there's something in the lube and the baby oil. You know what I'm saying? And also the drinks. Torre said he when he went there, he got a very heavy dose of something in those special brownies. That was just the marijuana, though. You were good, though. You know what I mean? Well, you don't know what else could have been in there. You know what I mean? Torre could have had his leg cocked up in the air, and that would have been it. You know what I mean? Oh gosh. So I don't know about Mr. DJ Envy over there, but you're wrong even in that. So it wasn't just lube, and he wasn't just getting freaky. Okay? Thank you. Let's move on. Now, Shyne is supposed to be having this new documentary that's coming out on, November the 18th. What day is that? Hold on one second. I gotta look for dates and stuff. Why can't I just pull up my calendar? Why is everything so complicated with me? Is it because I'm old? The 18th is, of course, a Monday. Oh, they may have changed that date. Anyway, he's got this new thing talking about how he took the brunt of this situation. Now, you have to understand that this stuff didn't come out to pass into the public vision until I think this year. Later, when he got the indictments came down and everyone started, talking about it, and the press ran over to police to get, a comment from him, and he made the comment that, but he said the same thing that he's saying in this documentary. And I find it interesting that when he was on Tamron Hall, that was like 2 years ago. It was about 2 years ago when he was on Tamron Hall. Was it last season? The point was, it was last year. It wasn't this year. And it was early in the summer before the court came, before the lawsuit, the Cassie lawsuit came. So are you picking up what I'm putting down? And some of the mafias, you're nodding your head. I believe that everyone knew that this was happening. These things were going on behind the scenes. People talk, you know what I'm saying? And you get into the right people, then that means you're connected with the right people. Cat Williams could have been connected to the right people. He's the one who came forward on Shay Shay. Shout out to Shay Shay. On the Shay Shay show. Saying the things he said. He sounded quite confident saying it. And so I found like it was so interesting, like it's almost like he knew what was happening. So did the girl. Remember the who, I don't know her name, the psychic woman. Since she came up with all this stuff, and it was like, yeah, she knew. No, she just had a good connect. You know what I'm saying? She probably worked for the police. The police talk. They know what's going on. They know the records. The legal people know what's going on. You know what I mean? People file papers all the time. You're not looking at every little single bit of paper. TMZ can't catch it all. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this was known, that was going down, was happening. What we're seeing now is the second phase of things. Now, I don't know how many phases are left, but I know this is not the first phase. This is definitely probably even the third, fourth phase. You know what I'm saying? But we're just getting it now. So there's so much more left to get to. And that's why I keep telling people you got to be patient. The news will come. You will get your answers. They will come. You will get them. Relax and let the legal process workers work, because this is how it works. Okay? Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on We Are You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the We Are You Radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on We Are You Radio, the Urban Sound of Pride.